Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. This your girl Dee Dee here with Crit. Okay, I know y'all heard them jets, right? That's what happens when you live near military bases. Okay, let's do that again. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dee Dee here with Creative Couture. Happy Tuesday morning to everybody. Hope all is well. Last night we did a Be Kind Bumblebee inspired theme baskets, but we did not wrap it. And as promised, guys, I am back this morning. Just got off work. Um, and I'm going to wrap this basket on camera and make the bow. And I wanted to take you guys along. All right, let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go with what we have, which is this neutral color here. We're just going to use it to fill in. Oh, y'all probably can't even see that. Let me pull y'all down some. There we go. All right, we're just gonna use it to fill in these gaps, of course. And I do use my hot glue to help hold my shred down because I just prefer to use it. It does help keep the shred in place, especially when you're wrapping it or moving it around, like transporting and stuff, because sometimes it'll fall down in the bag, and I just prefer it not to do that. So I try to take precautions to keep that from happening. Only thing about using the glue, it does hold the shred in place. But let's say, like, one time I took a basket apart. I used the glue, and I took the basket apart. Dang. That did not sound good, y'all. Cracked my dryer. But it still works, but I cracked it. But okay, we're gonna still go with it. Yes, I took the basket apart because it didn't sell, and I wanted to revamp it. And so, of course, like the shred, I was unable to repurpose it because it was stuck to all the paper, and that was a mess. But, I mean, for the most part, you know, shred don't cost a whole lot. So, if you lose some in the process, just charge it to the game. I mean, you know, just like if it fell down in the bag, you just charge it to the game and keep it moving. I think I need to put a piece of, let's see, newspaper here. Because this gap is a little bigger than what I would like. So I'm going to put some newspaper down in here to fill this in more. Okay, and then I'm going to put some shred on top of this. Okay. Let me just move this. I just got tape right here. Put some glue down. And put that back in a minute. There we go. That looks a lot better. Fill that gap in nicely. Because all this was open. And I hadn't realized it. Alright, let's put our little base And our little bee friend here back. And I'm gonna have to put some more tape here to secure this, because that one little piece is not gonna do it. I mean, it'll do it because I'm gonna shrink wrap this bag, but I still wanna add some more for safekeeping. Alright, let's do some shred on this side. Actually, we don't even need too much over here because the blanket is filling this in nicely. Okay, so I think we're good. You can cut this, it's a personal preference, or you can leave it, whatever you like. Sound like that girl from Coming to America, right? If you've seen that movie, y'all, if you know, you know. All right, get our bag. This is a 24 by 30. This is the size bag I'm using. And because this is kind of big, because I got the pillow, let me lift y'all up so. I'm going to wrap my basket upside down, which is something that I do sometimes. So, because I want to make sure it fits and that I have enough leeway at the top. So I just put the bag on upside down, because that's the open. This is the open side here. Okay, so once you get the bag on, see how you have all this up here? Use that to judge how far down at the bottom to pull it, to pull it down. So I like, and it's a personal preference, you know, a certain amount at the top when you gather. Trying to get it so y'all can see. Okay, there we go. So see, I like a certain amount up here. So that's what I use to, you know, judge how far down to bring it at the bottom. So what we're gonna do is cut the bag open at the top. Okay, get that open. See? So now we essentially have a sleeve. Then we will take a, well, this is what I do anyway. Take a pipe cleaner, gather it at the top, and pull it together. Like so. Put your pipe cleaner on. Enough to hold it. Don't tighten it all the way yet. Then what I do is I come back down here. To the bottom of the bag. If y'all can see, I'm trying to get y'all down low enough to see. Down here. And I start to tape it at the bottom. And as you can see, this is the basket, the bucket, and this is the bag. So clearly it's not gonna cover the whole basket or bucket all the way at the bottom, but that's okay. This is plastic, it'll be fine. So go ahead and take down your bag. Take your time. Try to make it even when you tape it down. All right. And especially like in the front, if you can make it smooth and even in the front, then, you know, that's your best option, because when you shrink it, you know, you want to have a nice, neat presentation, as neat as possible, as professional looking as possible. So even if you ended up with some, maybe some bubbling or gapping or something, you would prefer to have that in the back versus in the front. We want our baskets to be as professional looking as possible, because we want to attract people, of course, to our table. Those who are doing craft shows or those who are doing street sales. Still not gonna make no sales if you can't get the people to come over to your table. So you want your items to present well as possible. So just take your time, go all the way around. Collect your bag. Okay. And okay. So once we got it taped all the way around at the bottom, we do have it collected at the top. I'm gonna come back up here and tighten this more, and I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull the bag up. And again, that's done to collect any excess bagging. You want to squeeze it, try to get some air out of it, most of the air out of it. Okay. All right. So now we're ready to shrink wrap. Let me turn on the dryer and finish this up. Start at the bottom. At least I like to start at the bottom and smooth as I go. And just take your time. Okay, so now when you get to these flowers over here, you can choose to go over this area lightly so you don't get as much of a tight pull on the flowers, because you know the tighter the pull, the more it's going to smash it down. The more it's going to smash them. So, you know, you may want to leave it kind of loose right there. That's totally up to you. Or you can go ahead and shrink it and deal with it being smushed. So it's a personal preference. I'll show you what I choose to do, because I like my bag to be tight all the way around despite having the flowers in that. But I don't like them to look smushed either, so I'll let you know what I do. Keep watching. Okay, so we got that done. And when you shrink it, y'all, you do have to hold this away from the heat or that part will shrink as well. So now that we got all that done, okay, go in here. I cut a X shape in the bag. And then I just slowly pop my flower out through the hole. Take your time so you don't tear the hole, make it any bigger than what you cut it for. And actually, this came off the stem, so we're just gonna pop that back on. And then I think I'm gonna take out like just one more leaf, and I think I'll leave the others under the plastic because I like the way that looks. And you know, I did put a black flower in here too, but we're not gonna worry about that one because you can't even see it now that we have this yellow one standing tall and at attention. And so, okay, so we popped the flower out. I then go back and take a piece of tape and just kind of go around this where I cut it up underneath the flower. To help secure the opening in the bag, because you don't want it to, you know, over time continue to rip open. So if you just go in and tape it, that'll help stop that from happening. Okay. So that's what I do. It does get a basket of 3D effect. And now we need to make our bow. So I'm gonna show you guys the ribbon I'm gonna be using. Bring y'all back down some. Let's see if we can slide that over a little bit. We're gonna be using this black shimmer, some yellow. I have a little bit of yellow left. And I think I'm gonna throw this in. The polka dot with the burlap color. What I do is I just drop my roll on the floor because it helps not to so it don't get tangled as it's unraveling. And I think I'm gonna do it like so. Okay, so you get your ribbon, whatever you're gonna use, however many you're gonna use, line them up fairly even. Make sure the printed sides are all together. And then you leave your piece out for your tail. Crisscross it to make a loop. You can see that. Pinch it. Pinch it. That'll hold it. Then you need to twist it. One twist. Then you make another loop. Hey girl. Then you pinch it. Twist it. Make a third loop. Alright, pinch it, twist it, same thing over and over again. And you want to keep your ribbons from tangling, and that's sometimes easier said than done when you're using multiple, but it's all good. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. And once you get the ribbons all on the right side collectively, that's when you make another loop, bring it back to the center, and pinch it. And however many loops you do is up to you. Whatever size loops you do is up to you. The bigger the loops, the bigger the bow. The more the loops, the bigger the bow. So you want your bows to try to fit the size of your basket. You want them to be like cohesive. So with this one, since this basket is pretty big, I'm gonna go with 6 loops, 3 on each side. pinch it and twist. All right, so after you make your third loop, you just gather it in the middle and you add a pipe cleaner, which this is a pipe cleaner. I was calling a zip tie pipe cleaner earlier in the video. But anyway, add a pipe cleaner to secure it. And then you just add it to your basket and fluff it out and you're good as golden. Let's do that now. Alright, so we're just gonna fluff our bow out, pull our tails down, get them in place how we want them. And try to pull your colors apart so that they're not side by side with the exact same color. So if you pull one yellow to the left, pull the other yellow to the right. You pull one black to the front, pull the other black to the back. You know what I'm saying. Because again, we want our presentation to be on point. Then you can, oh, I left one. Hold on. This one here. And then you can take your tails and you can cut them to give your bow a more finished appearance. You can, let me wipe this camera off. It's a little better. You can cut your tails however you want to cut them. You can ducktail them, which is the V shape at the bottom, or you can slant them. You can cut them straight across. You don't got to cut them at all if you don't want to. But I like to ducktail mine. And try to have some sharp scissors because you want your cuts to be, you know, crisp when you're cutting your ribbon. And I'm telling you, dull scissors will snag. Because people buy based on appearance. You know, that can really tip, you know, tip the buyer over as far as, you know, if they're on the fence about purchasing something. Because I know when I set out for the holidays last year, I had a lot of people that was just torn in between gifts, not because of the price, but because of the bows. Because they just love the bows so much, they couldn't decide which bow, you know, they liked better. So this is gonna be the basic finished product. And I say basic because I think I'm gonna add either some lace or maybe a little jewel or something right here in the middle, just to give it that little extra oomph to make it, you know, really come alive. But for the most part, guys, this is the end of this basket and bow wrapping video. I guess it's the ultimate final look. All we gotta do now is put a price tag on it for the most part, put it on the shelf, and get it ready to be sold. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, because hitting the thumbs up really pushes the videos into the algorithm to reach more and more people. It helps my channel to grow. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live, so we can really interact with each other. So make sure you hit the like button, share, comment, and of course, like I said, subscribe if you are not already. And make sure you hit the notifications so that every time I upload a video, cha-ching, you'll know that it's time to turn our crafts into cash. Until the next video, bye.